Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 20th through the 26th of April. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. You can find the link up in the corner, probably closer to the end, but you can find it there. And yes, indeed, I have a message for you from your guiding card for the month. It's harmony. It's all about keeping things in harmony for you. Hopefully not at the expense of your own personal fire, because I can tell sometimes you do that. Do pay attention to what's going on and be aware that sometimes we lose more of ourselves by doing the harmony things. So just pay attention to what's going on there, okay? It's a good idea to keep an eye on things. All right, cool. Now, let us talk about the messages from my better angels. My better angels are speaking to us about clutter and about releasing junk we don't need. And by doing so, we are putting people before things, and that is really the key. That could be the key to a family squabble, where somebody's fighting over somebody's papa's saddle, right? Oh, what about the saddle? Oh, what about the saddle? Well, what if you just give them the saddle and you're done with it? You don't have to store it because it's, maybe you don't have a horse, but the saddle was something that meant something to you. Take a few pictures and you keep the saddle that way and let them store it. You'll know it's there. It's just not with you, and that's okay. It just means, okay, it's cool, whatever, right? So anyway, yeah, there you go. It is a funny thing. And if you can create peace that way or harmony in that way by releasing something that had a thing on it or a stick to it, then you can make things more peaceful, right? That's good stuff. All right. The other message was that it's time to reach out to our neighbors. Reach out across the way and say hello and be helpful if you can. It doesn't mean that you guys have to break bread. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time. It might just be that you do a dumb little thing like pulling in their trash can, okay? So, and that it makes a difference to them, but it also creates some community for you, and that's the goal, is to create a little community, and that's nice. All right, so that's the goal. Let's move on now to our private secret card, our extra card for the month, right? For the week. We have this new deck. It's all about pirates. Haha. It's a tarot deck all about pirates, and there's the Kraken on the back. I love it. So we are going to pull these out a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and ask for a Gemini card. You've already told me which one. All right. Don't yell at me. All right, so we're going to save this card right here. We'll get to it at the end of this reading. All right. As we're asking for a little extra information. All right. So let's go ahead and put out these cards. That's just us going deep immediately on this particular week. Interesting color scheme going on here. Whoop. All the way across, very much the same color vibe, right? All right, so let's go ahead and look at what we have here. All right, we have the 2 of Cups. This is the 20th through the 26th of April, of course, and the 2 of Cups is all about your relationship or partnership. If you're talking about a business situation, you might be looking at your partnership situation closely, close partnerships, right? But also relationships. You might be getting into relationships if you aren't in a relationship now, so be aware of that. You have the knack and the possibility this particular week to sabotage yourself within your relationship, so be careful with yourself. You know what you do, and if you're doing something you weren't intending to do, and you're a single and you're getting into a relationship you weren't intending to get into, well, be careful, okay? I want you to watch yourself, see what's coming, and not overstep your situation. Because we also have the 2 of Wands showing that there is a doorway opening up for you in this week. So even as a potential relationship situation, a chance to sabotage yourself. So if you sabotage your relationship, and it's a long-standing relationship, the door may be open for you to split, right? Careful, careful. Make decisions but carefully about what you want to do. If you're single and you're maybe stumbling around a new relationship situation, and you know how you might sabotage yourself by, maybe going a little faster than you intended. Eeks. But then you should always look for the door. Look for the door. Look for a way out, right? If you don't want to go as fast as that person wants to go, you can make tracks, all right? So be careful this next week, because the devil is showing up and he's wearing full clothing, meaning that he's really involved in what's going on. He's not in reverse. He is not blocked in any way. You can and you may sabotage the crap out of yourself. Be careful, all right? Now, of course, what's blocking you truthfully is, this is the Strength card, and it's telling me that limiting beliefs are ruling the roost. They're telling you you can't, you can't, you can't, and you won't, and you won't, and you won't. Or you'll never, and you'll never, you'll never. These are all bullshit. Of course, I want you to hear me say that one more time. That is all bullshit. This is limiting beliefs. People, or you telling yourself you can't, you won't, you shouldn't, you couldn't. No, those are all bad words. So be careful with that stuff, and don't let it stop you from moving forward truthfully, all right? This doesn't have to be a bad situation. It could be that if you don't sabotage yourself, your relationship could go on an adventure through a doorway. Yay. Not bad. Excellent. So be careful, be cautious, understand what you're doing, and don't limit yourself in any way, because you might be telling yourself, I could never have a guy like that. And the answer is, maybe you can, maybe you should, maybe you ought to. There's a doorway. Maybe you're stopping yourself from having a good time. Your dreams and goals are blocked right now, so don't expect anything to go. You're not making any big deals here. This isn't going to be a long-lasting situation. You're not. It's probably not towards a fantastical, lifelong dream or goal at all. So it could very easily be just something fun. But of course, you're also blocked from walking away from somebody that you need to walk away from. So there are people involved in this week for you that you need to walk away from, but you can't. It's not good timing, okay? So everything is pushing you towards not being able to do certain things you want to do. Negative self-talk, dreams and goals on hold, blocked from actually walking away from people that would be healthy for you to walk away from. No wonder there's so much sabotage in your world. Are you hanging out around an ex? Ooh, that could be troublesome. And yeah, lots of issues, lots of things coming up here that you need to walk away from it, but you're stuck and you can't do it, and you're not going toward your dreams and goals. La la la. This is a lot, Gemini. What the heck? Right? Holy cow. Now we have the solution. The King of Cups. There's a gentleman who does speak from his feelings, who is definitely part of the situation and definitely thinking about all the ways and means that he can be of service and help. All right, so that's cool. He's a very helpful fella, and he likes to talk about his feelings, but he's very calm and chill, so nice. You may find yourself jumping off into something brand new. Something brand new. Well, what do you think about that? I really think that sounds like a lot of fun, considering all the other things that were happening. Yeeks. So, interesting that jumping off into something new, for some of you, this is about old relationships. Like, this is a relationship you've been in, sabotaging yourself by sticking around, finding the door, getting out. Yay! This is a possibility. But you could hold yourself back from all of it with your limiting beliefs, okay? Now then, otherwise, you find this guy, he's like, hey, what's up? You're like, hey, sup? And everything's kind of like, hey. And now you're in this situation where you might jump into something new right now, and it wouldn't be terrible right now. So that's good. And of course, the Ace of Swords shows up to say, finally, you're in control. You have responsibility in the situation. And you are in control, and you are in a position to make good decisions here. Now, If you're married and all this is going on, you're like, uh-oh, uh-oh, I may be finding myself flirting with someone outside my marriage. Ah! And now this is your chance to have responsibility, to take charge and decide, no, 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 this isn't what we're doing. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So that's potential for if you're a married person and you wanted to get out of that nonsense, you can. If you're single and you're dealing with this ex situation and trying to get the heck out of that situation, and now you've met this lovely human being because you've stopped your limiting beliefs, and you can finally hear the truth, which is, hey, I could do that. Why not? And why shouldn't you? Huzzah, right? And then you have the responsibility. You are the responsible party who's making new decisions about that stuff. These are things that could block you, and they would all be mostly between your ears, right? This is all stuff between your ears. And yeah, don't let limiting beliefs tell you you can't have that if you want it, all right? So this is a well-balanced fella who's got his head on his shoulders correctly, and he's a good guy. So, yay. Awesome. All right. Let's get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what do we have for Gemini? You like that one right there. All right, fair enough. So, what did we get? Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Ha-ha. Stop beating yourself up over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. All right. This is time to move forward. Everything about what's happened in the past should go. All right. Let it be in the past. There's a doorway. There's a doorway. What are you waiting for? It's time to leap, don't you think? Ha, that and that. There's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. Everything is coming together. Do you, baby. It's going to be fun. All right. So, now then, we need a pocket full of rocks. Do, 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 do. Let's go ahead and dig deep into the back. All right. Okay, we have black tourmaline, we have emerald, and we have a ruby. All right, so these are fabulous stones. So black tourmaline is about staying grounded on the earth plane, making sure that you don't get all willy-nilly and not in your body while you're doing all these things that you got to do for yourself. Okay, so it's very important that you stay present and accounted for it, and that's what we're doing with this black tourmaline in your pocket. You're going to stay in your body, you're going to be in the moment, you're going to be handling your business, you're going to be very serious about what's happening because you're here. You're right here, right now. You're not messing around and you're not aware of what's happening, okay? That's good news. Emerald is about healing your heart, okay? We want to use the green stone here to heal your heart and get you moving in the right direction towards a beautiful opportunity to love yourself and take care of yourself in the right way possible, okay? And ruby here is a beautiful pink, beautiful red stone, glorious, beautiful stone, which brings a lot of beautiful, structured love to your heart. And I'm not sure where I got structured from, but it just told me I'm a structured stone, and I'm all about that. So it does come out in a six-sided version of itself, so it's a beautiful hexagram there, and it's so cool. So be aware that with this being here, we want you to create a little life structure for yourself. As you're healing your heart, you want to make sure that you have maybe, like, I don't know, you could set up like a visual idea of doors that, like, your next partner needs to be able to go through, or boxes they need to check, correct? We always have a checklist, don't we? Shouldn't we? I think we should. I'm a lady, and I think anyone that I get with needs to have check some boxes here. Okay? And by doing that, we you know, we may not get them all checked in the same night. Certainly that'd be rude, I think. but it means that you're working towards finding out if this person is right for you. And you're going to be more careful and cautious now that you're healing your heart from this other past experience, but you're going to be more cautious as you step forward, okay? But don't stop yourself from stepping forward. It's an opportunity with somebody who's potentially very, very much the right person, as opposed to very much the wrong person, okay? So be cautious, be careful, and it's good, all right? I think that it will be good. And always, you don't have to make a 24-hour date out of the first date. That's not necessary. So be kind to yourself and see what comes, all right? So let's check out our mystery card over here, huh? All right. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Very piratey. Doesn't it look wonderful? Ooh, the water is rough. Let's see what else is going on in here. The water is rough. The ship is potentially sinking. That's terrifying. Yeah, there's a lot of bad things happening. I don't see any good things happening here with this 5 of Swords. Typically, I see the 5 of Swords as an opportunity to take your power back, right? And maybe if you're not a pirate, this is you taking your power back, right? Hey, look at me. I am taking my power back. I let somebody else steer the boat. We got hit by pirates. So now I got to go out there with my sword, cut all this other stuff off, and reclaim the boat. Maybe not this one, but we're definitely going to be putting ourselves in a position where we're reclaiming our power. We delegated something to somebody else, and it got screwed up, and now we want it back. All right? So that's good news. I like that. I think that you're going to be in a position to take care of yourself and help other people out at the same time. So this is very good stuff, all right? Good job. I like that. Reclaim your power, okay? Don't let anybody else tell you what you can and cannot have or be in your life. That's what this one is. So reclaim your power and celebrate your beauty, all right? Okay, so you don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to. But if you do want to carry them, let me know what you're going to do with them and how they work for you. I appreciate hearing from you. If you want to carry something else, let me know what you got. I'm always excited to hear what that's about. And indeed, if you decide that you would like to share or subscribe, it's completely free. I really appreciate it, and it helps my little channel grow. And I love you guys who already have. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you next week when we'll talk about the 27th of April through May 3rd. And we will indeed finish up this month strong. And I love you. We'll see you then. All right? Thank you.